Class 8, New Oxford Modern English Book. Poem When the Mind is Without Fear. Poet Rabindranath Tagore. Questions and answers. Complete explanation in Hindi. Summary. The poem When the Mind is Without Fear is composed by Rabindranath Tagore. In this poem, Tagore is appealing to the God to awaken his countrymen to clear reason, truth, and understanding. The appeal of the message, however, is universal. The poet is asking God to show the people of the world the way to a better life. The poet is praying to God to allow his countrymen into that heaven or ideal world where everyone can live fearlessly, where they have self-dignity, where knowledge is freely available, where there is equality. No discrimination on the basis of caste, gender, creed, color, race, language, region, religion, where the people are honest and truthful. He wishes that every person in country must work hard to achieve perfection. He acts that the dream will not become true unless one works hard. The poet hopes that all the countrymen will get rid of all evils of the past. Bad practices, superstitious bad belief, blind belief, outdated practices, caste system, etc. According to him, the existence of such evil will take away nation into vast desert of ignorance, backwardness, and he stresses that he must take the path of reason. Think before accepting anything blindly. In other words, he wants us to become broad minded and progressive. To sum up, the poet prays to the God to transform his country into the heaven of freedom, where freedom is experienced at its best. Here, the people are able to come out from the darkness of ignorance, prejudice, and all evils. Comprehension. Question number 1. Answer the following questions. To whom are the words of the poet addressed? The words of the poet addressed to God, whom he called his father. B. What is the main topic or idea of the poem? In which part of the poem is it to be found? Answer. The main topic of the poem is to be found in the last part. The poet talks about the place that is free of vices and where the knowledge and the virtue regains. He asks his God, his father, to take the people of his country into his heaven of freedom. C. How does the poet describe reason? The poet describes reason as being a clear stream. D. How does he describe habit? He describes habit as being dead, like a dreary desert sand. E. Which other words does the poet use to address father? To whom does father refer? Answer. The other word used to describe father is thee. Father here refers to God. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. F. What do you think the poet means by reason? Answer. By reason, the poet means that we must be practical and think for ourselves, and this clear stream of thoughts will keep our mind fresh. G. What do you think he means by habit? Answer. He means that action should not be performed purely. Answer. He means that action should not be performed purely out of habit or rote. We should not do things because that is what we have always done. We should think with a clear mind and lead our daily life anew every day. Else we will be deadened by habit. Question number 3. Describe briefly in your own words Tagore's idea of the heaven of freedom. The poet wishes his country to get true freedom, and he described this as heaven of freedom. The heaven of freedom means the freedom of thoughts, ideas, mind, rule, and dogmas. Convert the earth into heaven. Tagore appeals to God for social, educational, and economic freedom for the people of India.